Well, hello, Pisces. How are you guys doing? Good to see you. All right, Pisces. This is for you. If you have Pisces in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, we are going to look at future as far as what to expect going into February, however you pronounce that. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to look at several different areas, okay, Pisces, and we're going to look at matters of the heart, career, and so on. So just hang with me. At the end, we're going to read for all Pisces and get an overall, okay. And of course, if you don't know your zodiac placements, to check your sun, moon, rising, and ascendant, which is the same thing as your rising, you see that information below in my description box, okay? And there you will also see information of how to book a personal reading with me, okay? And lots of other useful information for you there too. My Facebook and my Insta, okay? So at any rate, with that being said, Pisces, let's get started. I think what we're going to do, Pisces, let's see, where am I being drawn to go first? I think we're going to do a relationship. If you are Pisces and you are romantically involved with someone, the first part is for you, okay? We're going to get to job. We're going to get to singles and ex and again to everybody. But this is specifically for those of you who are involved. We are going to get the energies around that situation going into February, okay? All right. Well, kind of interesting. All right. Here's the thing. All right, I've got the Six of Pentacles, I've got the Nine of Pentacles, and I've got the Two of Cups reversed. This is a strong soul connection. These kind of connections are not accidental. They are very much supposed to happen, but it typically has very little to do with romance, okay? But this was an important connection. It was supposed to happen. The Nine of Pentacles really has to do, and the Six of Pentacles can both have caveats, and let me give those. They can speak to abundance. They can also speak to conditional giving. Like, I'm going to do this for you, but I expect this out of you. Well, there's a difference in a gift and a transaction, and neither one is wrong as long as you have a healthy understanding of what it is that's going on in the exchange, okay? The Nine of Pentacles is about being on your own. The Two of Cups in reverse. That's what you got. This, for a lot of you, is not where you need to be putting your time. Is it important that you know, what it speaks to is you're neglecting yourself. Okay, that, and also that it's just putting too much time into it. So here's what's happening. You're out of balance because you're putting, and I'm going to clarify this thing, Pisces, but right now, what I can tell you is that you're out of balance because you're putting too much time into this, okay? I don't know where it's headed. We're going to get some clarifiers on this thing, but you're out of balance, okay? And somebody is overly focused on something other than this relationship, and it ain't you. You're too focused on it. And somebody else is not focused enough, okay? So the whole thing is out of balance. There's not equal give and take. This is the Six of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is I'm focused on me. That's not you. That's your person, okay? This is you. You're focused on your person and not yourself enough. Your person's focused on them and that too much and not on the relationship enough. That's why this thing is out of balance and there's not equal give and take. That's what these cards are saying. So that's kind of what I'm getting on the overall on this thing. Okay, you're giving too much. They're not giving enough. You both are out of balance as an individual and in the relationship. So you got a three-way out of balance thing going on here, okay? Well, so you're feeling very disillusioned by this. You could very well feel betrayed and heartbroken. And you're really pondering your options. And you know what? You're pondering somebody's pondering walking away. And I don't know who it is. It's either you or them. But this is my walking away card. Injury to the heart, disillusionment, and emotionally unfulfilled many times with this card, okay? It doesn't always mean walking away, but 9 times out of 10, it means that I'm at least thinking about it because I'm very emotionally unfulfilled in this thing. And I think this is you, Pisces. So, you know, if you do that, okay, you want to make sure you heal wounds from this thing. And you figure out energetically what changes you need to make before you go back out into the dating scene again and, have another repeat, okay? Now, you can do what you want, but that's what you should do, okay? Yeah, and that's the wise thing to do. This is very independent energy. He's not really worried about other people. You need to step into some maturity here and take action. That's why you pull this King of Wands, okay? Be empowered and take responsibility for the things that happen in your life, okay? And I just talked about that with as far as your responsibility and where you are vibrationally to attract, this out of balance mess where somebody really just didn't put you in as much of a priority position as they should have, okay? But this person is not worried about other people at all, other people's opinions. They're going to do what they're going to do, what's best for them, okay? And it's in a place of maturity, okay? And they're not going to really hesitate about it. And that's you. That's what I see on the relationship side of things, Pisces. I'm just going to call it like I see it. Boom. All right. It is what it is. So that's where you're slated to go. Can this thing change? Certainly. If both parties come to the table and do the work. Both. Okay? It takes both, because if one does the work and the other doesn't, guess what happens? You get out of balance. You're not energetically aligned anymore, and you repel. And that's probably what's happened. That's probably why those cards came out like they did. The whole out of balance thing, just not aligned. Okay, so those of you who are interested in your career opportunity, that's where we're going next. Career, job, how you make your money, Pisces. Let's take a look. How you make your money. How my Pisces folks make their money. Take a look what you need to know. What's coming in? What advice do we have? Observations. One cut's going to do it. All right. Well, you saw how much I shuffled these cards. It's really interesting. Some of you are feeling very disillusioned right now with your career. Okay, you may be dealing with somebody, and this is, you got the Eight of Cups and the King of Wands and Seven of Wands. Two of the three were kind of a repeat, but I swear I'm not going to reshuffle these because I know I shuffled them and I know this is what was supposed to come out. But you know what? I think many of you may have been betrayed in some way, but you're not feeling fulfilled professionally for whatever it's worth. And, you kind of feel like you put too much into something. Kind of thinking about walking away. You got that Eight of Cups going on. That's your walking away card right there. And, I think you do have a lot of skills and maturity. You bring a lot to the table. You know your value. Okay, Seven of Wands, King of Wands. And what you're really looking for and headed toward is a place where, and I mean, it may be just a change of mindset. I'm not telling you to quit your job, but I think many of you are really thinking of looking for something else and making a change when the time is right, okay? But here's the thing. You are going to end up in a place, Seven of Wands, where you are recognized and admired for your skills, okay? And it's going to be a lot more mature type environment where you're like you're just feeling a lot more fulfilled. You're kind of feeling your eggs. That King of Wands is kind of big. His energy is big. Okay, he kind of fills up a room. If that kind of helps, very, very dynamic. Often in a leadership position, charismatic and ambitious. And then you take your ambitions, you put them to action, and this happens. Boom, Seven of Wands. You're respected and admired by people for your skills and abilities, and rewarded accordingly. Yeah, it's good, Pisces. I like it. All right, those of you who are single, Pisces singles, want to know what might be out there? Red flags, yellow lights, caution lights, advice, green lights. Let's take a peek at what your February is looking like, Pisces. And take a snapshot and make a prediction. Okay, well, really, really interesting. All right, here's what I'm getting. All right, so you've got a huge opportunity coming in. Ace of Wands, fire energy, maybe, maybe not. You also have Earth, fire being Aries, Leo, Saggy. and Earth being Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But let's talk about this thing. It's a new way of life, a new beginning, a new opportunity. Can be a pregnancy card, and you got the High Priestess too. And I know I don't always associate pregnancy with the High Priestess, but just, you know, if it's what you want, then fine. But, you know, just if this is not what you want, please be careful and, you know, just be mindful of that. But you also got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, it's going to come in, it is a spiritual connection, okay, which is cool. And it's going to come in fast and direct, okay? But it is also at the same time going to take some patience, because why? It is an eventual positive outcome, okay? It's not a bad thing. This is a very good thing coming in. There's no need to rush it, okay? This is what this card is telling you, okay? But it's a reliable and patient and stable individual, grounded, okay, financially responsible, if not wealthy, okay? But certainly they've got their head on their shoulders real well. Kind of gentle, okay, very reliable, dependable. They tell you something. This individual tells you they're going to do something. You can take it to the bank and deposit it, and the check will clear, okay? You can, you know, and that's Earth energy, so yeah, of course. But I like it for you singles. I think you have at least one, if not multiple options coming in that are promising, okay? And it may be two, because now that I think about it, okay, the Knight of Pentacles is probably more slow-moving. The Ace of Wands, also a good option, is going to come in pretty fast and direct and be like, boom, in your face, all right? Neither is bad, okay? It's just a choice, okay? I think both can be slated for a positive outcome, depending on if, you know, if they walk the walk and don't just talk the talk, okay? And time will tell that, right? Maybe that Knight of Pentacles is just kind of telling you to just flow and watch and make sure everything's cool. Trust your intuition and you'll be good, right? Trust the process. Don't get in a hurry. No need, because it's good. Okay, Pisces, I like it. If you want to know what is going on with your ex, let's take a look. Energies around the ex. Have they changed? Have they had a change of heart? How do they feel about my Pisces gang? Maybe you're thinking about reaching out to them, or they've reached out to you. You're just kind of curious. What's up with the ex, Pisces? Let's take a look. Well, it ain't good. I mean, okay, so you have water energy, Earth, which Earth being Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you have Aries specifically. Okay, so let's talk about these cards. I'm just gonna show them to you. That's the best thing to do, and then we'll just talk them through. All right, so you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Not worth your time, basically. That's what that's saying, okay? You know, the end result would be disaster, Empress reversed, okay? You don't believe me? Look at tarot.com. I'm just telling you the name, the cards and what they mean, okay? Many times, this when it comes up in the reverse like this person is emotionally unavailable, kind of cold, okay? And really indifferent and just, you know, not really interested in nurturing something along and building something. That can mean rejection, certainly. It could certainly speak to divorce, and this does as well. Five of Cups, okay, can certainly speak to emotional upheaval, okay? So that's, you know, and it can speak to financial loss as well, okay? It can even speak to abuse, okay? Do not ever be in a dangerous situation. I hate when I have to talk about that, but you know what? When the card comes up, I have to talk about it, you know. But it would end up in, this is punitive with this Empress reversed. And by that, what that typically entails is somebody who has extremely ridiculously high expectations of you. Probably things that no human can meet, you know, those standards, okay? And very, you know, critical and judgmental of other people. And truthfully, it's the need for shadow work that causes people to act like that. It is. Because they're projecting how they don't realize that it's in their subconscious. But they're projecting how they feel about themselves onto you. And so it comes across very critical, judgmental, kind of like, well, you know, you didn't do this and that and the other just like I like, so we're not doing this, or I'm not doing that, or, you know, whatever. Yeah, or I'm walking, right? You know, you left a fork in the sink, so I'm out of here. Excuse me? I pay half this rent. You're out, you know, right? So, yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about, okay? So, I don't like the energies around the X. I'm just going to lay it out there. No, it's just nothing good, and it would just end in disaster. All right, so, overall for Pisces, we talked about doing that. Overall for my Pisces thing, overall advice going into February. Let's take a look, Pisces. Pisces, right? My daughter has a little friend who does British accents, and it's so cute. Well, Pisces, I like where you're going. You individually. I can tell when you guys are doing the work. It's incredible. Let's just talk. Okay, first of all, you have water and air for what it's worth, but I'm not going to go into that too much because we're just reading for you, Pisces. But, you know, this is very watery, and, of course, you're a water sign, so take this. But, okay, Nine of Swords in the reverse, coming out of a dark time, coming towards optimism, light at the end of the tunnel, very nurturing energy. Okay, that was the Nine of Swords reversed, okay? Then you come into the Queen of Cups, right? Very nurturing, caring individual, okay? But be careful, don't overdo it and take care of everybody else that you neglect yourself. Typically, I can tell from the other cards whether that's a major issue or not. I don't see that in these cards, but I always do give the caveat with that Queen of Cups, okay? But the Queen of Cups is very nurturing. Many times into healthcare, arts, you know, nonprofit, whatever. But okay. Look, I'm just going to show you this. This is an overall happy home. It's a marriage card, okay? It is overall happiness in every area. It's abundance. It can involve children. It can involve blending of families. It is typically associated with a long-term relationship. And it is probably about the best card you can pull in a deck for romance or really any kind of overall abundance, okay? But it is love, marriage, committed, contented, celebrations, family, happy home, and surrounded by a safe and loving environment. Healthy. Wow, Pisces. This is just the ultimate. So it's like you heal. I mean, I'm so moved by this. This is beautiful. You heal. You nurture yourself. You bring this in. Boom. Wow. It's very moving. I am just blown away by that, Pisces. Just blown away. I don't know what to say. This Gemini has no words. And that's a first, right? Let's pull you a quote. We're going to skip over the Moonology. We're going to go straight to my quotes for you real quick, Pisces. Probably the best reading. I don't know. I had some good ones, but that's probably the best February reading I've had. Just going to say that. Save the best for last, though, right, Pisces? Be prepared for your authenticity to offend some people. Those are the ones who don't matter, right? I'm fixing me. Why? Because sometimes I'm the problem. Don't follow a path, Pisces. Blaze your own trail. Beautiful. Incredible. So happy for you, Pisces. I like ending my February readings like this. It's very encouraging. And I will talk to you guys again real soon. Okay? Just stay in this path. You're doing great.